Hello, I am Sai Kiran Reddy. Today I am going to tell about the topic given for my tech talk in information security. And the topic is encryption and decryption, symmetric and asymmetric cryptography. Let's see what is encryption. Before knowing about what is encryption actually, we have to know about some basic terminology in information security. So let us discuss about what are they. First thing is plain text. What is a plain text? Here a plain text is a original message and ciphertext. Ciphertext is a coded message. And what is a cipher actually? Cipher is an algorithm for transforming plain text to ciphertext. And key is the information used in cipher known only to the receiver. And encrypt means converting plain text to ciphertext. Decrypt means recovering ciphertext from plain text. Cryptography is the study of encryption methods. So let's see what is data encryption. Data encryption is a security method where information is encoded. Means here the data is accessed by the user who having only correct encryption key. That is, when the user doesn't have correct encryption key, he will not access the data. And encrypted data is also known as ciphertext. And this actually appears scrambled or unreadable. That is, a person will not able to read that data without having the permission. And encryption is a process that scrambles readable text so it can be only read by the person who has the secret code, that is, or decryption key. This encryption helps provide data security for sensitive information. In today's world, data encryption is very much important for cyber security. Encryption plays an essential role, and the purpose of data encryption is to protect digital data confidentially as it is stored on computer system and transmitted using the internet or other computer networks. This encryption can help protect data you send, receive, and store using a device. And it can include text messages stored on your smartphone, running logs saved on your fitness watch, and banking information sent through your online account. Here, encryption is very much essential for providing a security, and it will play a critical role in the security of IT systems and communications. And the data or plain text is encrypted with an encryption algorithm and encryption key. For encryption, an encryption algorithm is used, and the process results in ciphertext. Here, ciphertext is only accessible to the user who have only cipher key, and it can be viewed in its original form if it is decrypted with the correct key. We have seen what is encryption. Let's see what is decryption. The conversion of encrypted data into its original form is called decryption. It is generally a reverse process of encryption, and the decryption decodes the encrypted information so that the authorized user can only decrypt the data because decryption requires a secret key or password. And one of the reasons for implementing an encryption decryption system is privacy. As information travels over the internet, it is necessary to examine the access from unauthorized organizations or individuals. Due to this, the data is encrypted to reduce data loss and theft. Few common items that are encrypted include text files, images, email messages, user data, and directories. The recipient of decryption receives a prompt or window in which a password can be entered to access the encrypted data. For decryption, the system extracts and converts the garbled data and transforms it into words and images that are easily understandable not only by a reader but also by a system. Decryption can be done manually or automatically. It may also be performed with a set of keys or passwords. We have seen what is encryption and what is decryption. The following image shows the process of encryption and decryption. Here, let's consider a sender who is sending a plain text, and that plain text is encrypted with the help of public key. So what is a public key? A public key is a cryptographic key that can be used by any person to encrypt a message so that it can be only deciphered by the intended recipient with their private key. And by using this encryption, the message is converted into ciphertext, and it can be decrypted by the recipient using recipient's private key. What is a private key? A private key is also known as a secret key, is shared only with the key's initiator. After decryption, we will get the original image as plain text, which is sent by the sender, and it is received by the recipient. There are two types of encryption. First one is symmetric key encryption, and the second one is asymmetric key encryption. Let's see what is symmetric key cryptography. Symmetric key encryption algorithm uses same cryptographic keys for both encryption as well as decryption of ciphertext. Symmetric encryption is a type of encryption where only one key, which is a secret key, is used to both encrypt and decrypt the electronic information. Let's consider a picture here. Here, the original data is taken, and to encrypt that, a symmetric key is used, and the data is encrypted, and it is converted into ciphertext. Here, the ciphertext is not readable by a human, and it is decrypted by a symmetric key. Here, to decrypt, the symmetric key is used, and this symmetric key used for decryption and the symmetric key used for encryption are same. And after doing decryption, we will get the original data. That is, the main concept behind is it uses same cryptographic keys for both encryption and decryption of ciphertext. The entities communicating via symmetric encryption must exchange the key so that it can be used in the decryption process. By using symmetric encryption algorithms, data is converted to a form that cannot be understood by anyone who does not possess the secret key to decrypt it. Once the intended recipient who possesses the key has the message, the algorithm reverses its action so that the message is returned to its original and understandable form. The secret key that the sender and the recipient both use could be a specific password code, or it can be a random string of letters or numbers that have been generated by a secure random number generator. Due to the better performance and faster speed of symmetric encryption when compared to asymmetric, symmetric cryptography is typically used for bulk encryption or encrypting large amounts of data, for example, for database encryption. And let's consider with an example. Payment applications such as card transactions where personally identifiable information needs to be protected to prevent identity theft or fraudulent charges. There are two types of symmetric encryption algorithms. First one is block algorithm, second one is stream algorithm. Let's see what are block algorithms. Here in block algorithms, set lengths of bits are encrypted in blocks of electronic data with the use of a specific secret key. As the data is being encrypted, the system holds the data in its memory as it waits for complete blocks. And what is stream algorithm? Here, the data is encrypted as it is streams instead of being retained in the system's memory. And some of examples of symmetric encryption algorithms include AES, that is Advanced Encryption Standard, and DES, Data Encryption Standard. IDEA means International Data Encryption Algorithm, and RC4 stands for Reversed Cipher 4, and RC5, and so on. Let's see what is asymmetric key cryptography. Asymmetric key cryptography is also known as public key cryptography. It is a process that uses a pair of related keys, one public key and one private key, to encrypt and to decrypt a message and protect it from unauthorized access or use. Let's consider an image. Here, see the diagram. Here we are taken original data and it is encrypted using a public key. What is a public key? A public key is a cryptographic key that can be used by any person to encrypt a message so that it can be only be deciphered by the intended recipient with their private key. And after encryption, the data is converted into ciphertext, which is not readable by a human, and it is decrypted by decryption using a private key. What is a private key? A private key is also known as a secret key, is shared only with the key's initiator. After decryption, we will be getting the original data. We discussed what is a public key and what is a private key. Due to increased data security, it is a primary benefit of asymmetric cryptography, and it is the most secure encryption process because users are never required to reveal or share their private keys, hence decreasing the chances of a cyber criminal discovering a user's private key during transmission. Asymmetric encryption uses a mathematically related pair of keys for encryption and decryption, and those pair of keys are a public key and a private key. If the public key is used for encryption, then the related private key is used for decryption, and vice versa. That is, if the private key is used for encryption, then the related public key is used for decryption. The two participants in the asymmetric encryption workflow are the sender and the receiver. Each has its own pair of public and private keys. Hence, we discussed about what is encryption and decryption and what is symmetric and asymmetric cryptography. Here I end my presentation. Thank you.